Brilliance Audio presents the unabridged recording of Sparrow Migrations by Cari Noga, performed by Karen Peaks. For me and you and a boy named Boo. 1. January 15, 2009. Robby Palmer was so tired of the talking. He wedged himself farther into the point of the ferry's bow, resting his chin on the rail, absorbing the steady vibration of the engine and the soothing silence. The deck on the sightseeing cruise was almost empty, the first quiet place since he and his parents arrived in New York City 2 days ago. The wind off the Hudson River gusted up, threatening to push the hood of his favorite Detroit Lion sweatshirt off his head. Robby yanked on the strings, pulling the gray fabric taut over the giant, noise-muffling headphones he wore underneath, all the while keeping his eyes on a V formation of geese he'd spotted. Their staggered black lines swooped against the blue sky like an untethered kite tail. Once he got a kite stuck in a tree. His dad pulled it out of the branches, but the tail stayed stuck for months, flapping just like these geese. Robby turned his head to follow as they plunged lower along the river. They were fast. He wished he could be that fast. On their trip here from Detroit, the pilot had said the plane traveled more than 500 miles per hour. How fast could geese fly? His mom might know, but she and his dad were in the cabin. The 20-degree weather was too cold, his dad said. They'd watch the city sights through the cabin windows. His mom said they'd come back out for the Statue of Liberty. She was the one who had wanted to go on the boat ride in the first place. "We're on vacation. Let's try to do something fun together," he had heard her tell his dad back at the hotel. Cold didn't bother Robby. He'd rather freeze than go back in that overheated cabin filled with jostling, oblivious people, talking loudly on their phones, talking to each other, talking, always talking. Like on the subway, like to cab drivers in their different languages, like his dad's family that they came to New York to visit. The geese swooped lower, lower and lower until they splashed into the Hudson, their black bodies now blending into the river's gray waves. Robby lifted his binoculars and leaned farther out over the bow's guardrail, seeking their bobbing bodies. Ah, there they were. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He counted 12, the same as his age. He felt pleased.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?